what's going on? It's Matt Goulding with MHTV. Today's short order cook, we're going to do something special. We're going to show you how to roast a turkey, the ultimate turkey, in 90 minutes start to finish. But to do that, we got to start with an awesome bird. So that's why we're out here at Farview Farms in Hamburg, Pennsylvania, where these heritage turkeys are raised all natural, organic, no growth hormones, no antibiotics. So unlike those freezer birds at Butterball, whatever you find in your supermarket, these things have a really deep turkey flavor, nice, juicy, and succulent, great for the earth, great for your belly. So it's gonna be an awesome thing to put on the table tomorrow night in the ultimate Thanksgiving special. All right, so we're back here in the kitchen with our free-range heritage bird. And like I promised yesterday, we're gonna cook it in 90 minutes start to finish. Now, most turkey recipes have you cooking a turkey at like 350 degrees for 3.5, 4 hours. I don't know about you guys, but I don't have 4 hours to spend watching my turkey cook in the oven. So what we did is we went ahead and we jacked the heat to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. We found a great size turkey. In this case, it's 14 pounds. You want it between 12 and 16. Anything above 16 is going to cook too quickly on the outside and be raw in the middle. Anything below is going to cook too quickly all the way through and be dried out. So find a nice sweet spot. Basically what we're looking for here is an internal temperature in the thigh of about 175 degrees Fahrenheit. So normally, what you'll find in your turkey is this thing here. This little red dot is the enemy of all roasted turkeys in America. What they do is they have it jammed right here in the breast, and it's gonna pop when it's ready. The problem is it's usually set to pop at about 180 or 190 degrees Fahrenheit. What we're looking for in the breast is 160, so we're 20 or 30 degrees way gone. So by the time you pull it out, your breast is scorched. We wanna go ahead and use this guy, jam it into the deepest part of the thigh, right through the skin. I'm gonna let it sit and hang out and do its thing. 175 degrees, and this thing is gonna be perfect and ready to go. All right, check this out. Got my turkey flipped over onto a bag of ice. No, it's not hurt. What I'm doing is I'm icing the breast down. And the reason why I'm doing that is because the breast normally cooks to an internal temperature of about 160 degrees Fahrenheit. And the legs themselves cook to about 175. So wonder why the breast is always dry and the dark meat is always moist? That's because of the temperature discrepancy. So what we're doing is we're pulling the internal temperature of the breast down an extra 10 or 15 degrees before we put it in the oven by using this ice. That way both the breast and the thigh are done at the same time. So done it for about an hour, get a bag of ice, put it in your roasting pan, really simple. Turn it over. Again, 90 minutes, 500 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna pop it in. We're gonna check it in about 45 minutes and see how it's doing. Other than that, we're just gonna chill back. Cool. All right, so it's been 45 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and take a peek at this bird. I'm gonna warn you right now, it's been at 500 degrees Fahrenheit, so there's actually a lot of fat rendering from the turkey, so it's gonna be a bit smoky, but don't worry. Once the smoke clears, you're gonna see how nice this turkey's actually looking, so. Woo. Let's go ahead and pull it out. Look at that skin. Getting potato chip crunchy. I'm gonna take a look at our thermometer, see how hot it is internally. Looks like we're at about 140 degrees or so. Got a little ways to go. One tip is, if you find out that the wings or the ends of your turkey are cooking too quickly, they're getting a little brown or too black, go ahead and cover them with a little bit of tin foil. Go ahead and put a little tent over the top of it. The rest of the turkey will continue to cook on the inside, and the outside will still be crisp as can be. So, another 45, we'll be ready to eat. All right, so the turkey's been in the oven now for about 90 minutes, 500 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna go ahead and pop it open and see how it's doing. Whew. Here it's sizzling away inside, a little bit of smoke, no problem. It's gonna happen when you're cooking at high temperatures, but that's what we want. We wanna go ahead and get this thing in and out of the oven in 90, flat. And it's looking awesome. You can hear the sizzle from all that fat that's been rendered off from the bottom. So again, 12 to 16 pound turkey. We want the thigh to be cooked to about 175 degrees Fahrenheit in the internal temperature. The breast to about 160. And at 500 degrees Fahrenheit, you're gonna get this really nice golden deep crust. Looks like a potato chips crackling. Great way to tell that it's done without a thermometer. Take a look at the thigh. Go ahead and give it a wiggle. If it wiggles freely away from the breast itself, that means it's been cooked all the way through. The juices are running clear. It means that all the blood's been cooked out of it. So this turkey is looking great, ready to go. We're gonna let it rest for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes before we cut into it. Let all the juices redistribute into the meat and be ready to carve it at the table. It's gonna be awesome. So the turkey over here is hanging out. We need to give it about 20 minutes so we take it out of the oven, let the juices redistribute into the meat itself. So we're gonna go ahead and take the bottom pan that's collected all of that nice sort of rendered turkey fat and some of the juice and make gravy out of it. So we went ahead and we took our spoon and we skimmed off most of the fat from the gravy itself. The fat is gonna be the part, the clear part that settles right on the top there. Go ahead and have a bowl on the side, dump it in. Heat it up. Take your pan, heat it up over a medium-high heat. Take some flour. Let's say a tablespoon or two for a full turkey. We have a 14-pound turkey here, so we have a lot of liquid going. Grab a whisk. We're making what's called a roux. A roux is basically equal parts fat and flour. We're gonna go ahead and incorporate the two and cook off that sort of raw flour taste until we have a nice sort of dark sort of turkey paste. Once we have the flour incorporated and cooked, all you gotta do then is really simple. It's like a two-step process. Take a bit of chicken stock or turkey stock or whatever you have in the house. Slowly add it in. Incorporate all the flour and all that nice sort of turkey rendering. Once it comes over to a high heat, all that flour is going to thicken up the gravy. It's going to give you this really nice, rich, velvety texture that everybody loves in their gravy. Plenty to go around here tonight with the potatoes and the turkey, so cool. Simple as that. We're going to let it come to a simmer, let it simmer for a few minutes and sort of tighten up, get a little bit thicker. At the end of it, I'm going to add a couple of churns of fresh cracked pepper. 3 or 4 right over the top. I'm going to pour it into a little gravy boat. Pass it around the table with our nice 90-minute roasted turkey, looking really crispy and delicious over there. Cool, really simple, easy Thanksgiving this year. All right, so we gave the turkey about 20 minutes to let the juice kind of sit and redistribute into the meat. We're gonna go ahead and carve it. All right, so classic job, a lot of guys try to do, but it's really important that you think of a couple simple steps. So go ahead and get a nice sort of long, sharp knife that we have here. Start with the thigh. You wanna work your knife all the way down. There's a connective bone right here at the bottom. You want to kind of be able to work your knife right through it. Once it takes a little bit of force, snap it off though. This really nice turkey thigh. Go on a single plate, it would be a pretty serious portion, but if not, we're gonna go ahead and divide it up into for the rest of our guys here. All right, so there's a bone that runs right through the middle of the breast. We want to take our knife and go right down the middle of it. All the way until we hit the bone. We're going to ride it right along the sort of breastbone that runs to the bottom. And we're going to turn inside. Take the knife over here. And go ahead and switch hands or whatever feels best. Take off the entire breast, just like that. There goes the whole breast. You have a little bit of leftovers there for the turkey sandwiches the next day, but so you have the thigh and the breast. What I love about this is that you can go ahead and carve it across like this, and everybody gets like a nice equal piece of that crispy potato chip skin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what we ate tonight, so 90-minute turkey, start to finish, looking really nice and moist, really dark, deep golden brown skin on the top. A little gravy, a little mashed potatoes, some stuffing, killer traditional Thanksgiving, 90 minutes start to finish. Awesome. All right, so this is Matt Goulding with MHTV. This has been a special Thanksgiving version of the Shorter to Cook, bringing the tips from our magazine straight to your table. 90-minute turkey, let's go ahead and carve it up, Jeff. Wow. Right on. Whew, looking nice. It's like a nice carve there, man. It's a sweet slice. Loving it.